Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys drawings that I've done 5 or 6 years ago compared to more recent drawings. Okay, so this is the first drawing. As you can see, the colors are very dull, there's not any shadows, and it just really doesn't look three-dimensional, which was kind of what I was going for at the time, but unfortunately it just didn't work out for me. So, a few years later, I did this one. This was for a high school art project. We had to photograph something ourselves, draw it. So I chose to redo the Skittles that I've done before. And as you can see here, I have more highlights, there's more shadows. It starts to look a little bit more three-dimensional. The colors are more solid, and it's just a better piece. And this was actually from 2016. So this one was from 4 years ago. Okay, and then this one here is the most recent one that I've done. I don't know if you can really see the shadows on this or not, but there's a little bit of shadow down here. But as you can tell, the highlights are there, the colors are very saturated, very smooth, and so far this is my best attempt at Skittles. But I might do it again in the future, not sure. Okay, so moving on to eyes. So I've drawn probably like 50 to 100 different eyes, but here I have a few of them. I found one. This was probably one of my first eyes I've ever drawn, and you know, I tried to get the tear in there, capture like the water effect, and yeah, it's just not too great, but like I said, it's a very old drawing, and I have some improvements. So then I moved on to color, and I tried doing colored eyes, and I always did blue for the most part. So this here is another old drawing that I've done. You can see that things are a bit more detailed. The eyelashes are a little bit better. You know, and I even got some of the veins in the eyes. So it's a little bit better, and I don't know if you can actually see that or not, barely, but there's some veins in there. Okay, now I have this eye, and I believe this was based off of my mom's eye at some point. This is like a brownish eye, and you can see I tried to really add more details into the iris. I added the highlights, the eyelashes, and you know, there's not too much improvement from this one and the last one, but you know, just minor things such as like some small details and the reflection of the eyelashes into the iris and stuff like that. So here I have one that I tried to do on tone tan paper so that I could bring out the whites of the eye and start practicing doing the sclera, because the sclera is not pure white, and a lot of people fail to realize that. So this was my attempt to start to work on that and, you know, again, try to improve on some detail. Okay, so this drawing here was based off of a reference that one of my friends took several years ago. And as you can see, like, I was playing around with like different colors, like a nice lighting and stuff going on. The iris I tried to get really detailed. Okay, so the next drawing is a huge improvement from the last. There's several years in between the drawings, so you're going to see a huge difference. So this one here is one of the more recent ones that I've done. As you can see, there's shadows, highlights. I even did the skin around the eye and the eyebrow. I tried to capture the reflections in the iris. The sclera's got the shadows. I added some freckles to it, and I really just tried to get like a lot of detail in it. And this is one of my most recent pieces, I think from 2019, I believe this was. So this last drawing I actually had framed because it was in an art show not too long ago, and this is what it looks like. It's kind of hard to tell with the lighting. But yeah, I tried really hard on the iris and just to capture like all the small details and everything. So, okay, so that's it for this video. I hope it inspired you guys to not give up and to keep pushing forward with your drawing. You know, that's the only way that you can get better. I get asked a lot, you know, how did I get so good? And the truth is, you have to keep drawing. And little by little, you're going to see improvement. You're not going to see improvement overnight. That's not something that's going to happen. That's totally unrealistic. You have to just keep going, and months at a time, like, you know, you're going to see a gradual improvement. And when you look back at old drawings, you know, like this, it just blows your mind to see how far you've come. So if you're really into art, just don't give up. You have to keep going. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment down below if you want to see a part 2, even a part 3 or 4. Who knows? I have like hundreds of drawings, so I can do several of these videos. If you have any questions, you can message me on my Instagram, which I'll leave down below along with my Twitter, but Instagram is going to be the best way to contact me. Also, please subscribe if you like this video. I'll be posting some tutorials soon. Leave a comment down below on what type of videos you would also like to see in the future. And soon I'll be live streaming, so stay tuned for that. I say in about a week or 2. So it's going to be a really fun and voice one to do it, and I'm super excited. So